everybody, Cindy Edison here with the team of Joseph. Today's podcast is all about the vibration and the belief and understanding of karma, the third dimensional understanding, and how that affects us as we move forward into the fourth and fifth dimensions toward the new earth vibration. So sit back, relax, enjoy this, and expand your awareness to the soul's perspective. Thanks for listening. Hi guys, it is mid-January 2023 and I hope you are all doing well. Excuse my voice, a little crackly this morning, it's very early. Thought I'd get this out as fast as I can. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Anyway, hope you're all doing well, and most importantly, focusing on your own expansion and taking advantage of all these energies that are pouring into our experience now. Can you guys feel them? Geez, I really can. I mean, I go through these waves, right? And I say, oh, here it comes. But it is a great time to focus on your choosing and conscious shifting of your perspective. After all, this is what the universal shift in consciousness is all about. And that is our moving with the expanded vibrations, always in forward motion, as our souls call us forward into the fourth and fifth dimensions. We do that by shifting our perspective to the perspective of love, the perspective of our soul, our higher self, if you prefer that label. And we expand our own physical vibration beyond the third dimension of contrast. We simply are choosing our way out, right? This is an exciting time to experience in the physical world. And, you know, we all chose to be here and to be aware of our role, which is to expand the physical aspect, who is us, of the soul, into the more expanded realms, or as some say, into the higher vibrations. So, how do we do that? Well, we shift our perspective from the perspective of the contrasting realm to the perspective of love. We shift to where we're going, okay? That's it really in a nutshell. But therein lies the dilemma. What is the perspective of the contrast? And how do we know specifically how to shift it, where to shift it to, what the whole thing means, right? So that's what we're talking about today. And hopefully this will be the beginning of many of these label conversations, and we'll get into that in a second. So the perspective of the contrasting vibrations, and that is the contrast to the vibration of who we really are, which is pure love, and they are identifiable by the way they manifest as our reality. And they begin with our emotions, our feelings about things, right? And they exist in our awareness, in our physical vibration, that is, as our beliefs, our understandings, our labels, and how we define things, right? It's all vibrational first. So basically, everything we've learned from our experience of the third dimension. So let's take a look at one of these labeled beliefs. And of course, there are unlimited beliefs under each umbrella. And remember, Joseph has two umbrellas. We try to make it as easy as possible. And they would be, one hovers over the out of alignment vibrational possibilities and those manifestations that don't feel good to us. And the other, and of course, there are unlimited under each umbrella, right? The other umbrella that hovers over the in alignment vibrational possibilities of love and passion, excitement, adventure. We love those. We love those possibilities. And we can experience them by way of our focus. Okay. And that, of course, is my favorite umbrella. I hope it's yours too. So we have to view this shift from the bird's eye view, okay? Meaning first, we must understand that we have been experiencing all these different vibrational timelines that exist in the third dimension, all in vibrational agreement with the third dimension, right? For eons of time. We have been here back and forth thousands of times, and we have umpteen teachings, understandings, and experiences that we've had along the way during every single lifetime. So, as a result of our experiences here, we've picked up and formed our beliefs around these experiences that we've had, and we carry those with us vibrationally from lifetime to lifetime, and they are our physical vibration. That's what makes up our physical vibration. And we continue to create from them, right? Up until now. As we begin anew, we are starting a new path. So as we prepare to leave the third dimension and all that goes with it, this is funny. Joseph said the other day, it's like leaving the house you grew up in. And we all have different memories of this, right? But we're leaving the room we slept in, the pictures on the wall, the sofa in the living room, mom cooking in the kitchen, and all the memories of your experience there. And by the way, you have many of those homes, right? Every lifetime. And only those experiences of love, the expansion of the loving vibration that you experience during each lifetime, are you taking with you. It's only the love. So that means we are participating in the creation of our new home, and we get to build it and experience it in any way we choose, right? Because now we have expanded awareness of what the hell we're doing, okay? But we're doing it consciously this time and from the pure vibration of love. That's the soul's perspective, right? So that means we not only move from the old house, but we leave everything that we have created from. And we're talking about the contrasting vibrations that are out of alignment with where we're going. In alignment with third dimension, out of alignment with fourth and fifth. Okay? We leave them all in the closets in that house. Okay? All those vibrations that are in the form of our beliefs and understandings, and the manifestations of them all remain where there is vibrational agreement for them on those timelines where they still fit, okay? It's like trying to fit your foot in the shoe you wore when you were 10 years old. That pair stays in the closet too, to be worn by another 10-year-old because it doesn't fit you anymore and certainly doesn't fit where you're going. Anyway, we leave everything where it is and we create new experiences from new beliefs and new understandings that are in vibrational agreement with the vibrational timeline we are moving into. Okay? We must accommodate its vibration. It doesn't accommodate ours. Forward motion only. Okay? So that leads us into today's discussion. We are talking about beliefs and labels and contrasting understandings that lead to out of alignment experiences. And today's word is karma. Okay? So, as you know, the current dominant collective understanding and definition is, well, here's the dictionary definition. I thought this would make it easier to begin with. And this definition pretty much sums it up. And it says, quote, karma is the sum of a person's actions in this and previous states of existence, viewed as deciding their fate in future existences. And then there's an example, quote, a Buddha is believed to have completely purified his karma. So it's basically saying if you mess with somebody in this lifetime or any previous lifetime, you will pay for it later on, and usually in your next lifetime. I think the Buddha statement is really interesting too, and we would translate that today, or in our words, from a Buddha is believed to have completely purified his karma to our definition or our statement on that would be a Buddha has expanded his physical vibration beyond the contrasting realm where that definition, that belief, does not exist. And that's where we're all headed, okay? So the belief that revenge comes ultimately is obviously out of alignment. Revenge is out of alignment, right? So therefore, it creates manifestations. We're talking about the belief now, okay? It creates manifestations that are out of alignment too. And they all begin with emotions. So this podcast was really inspired by a guy on Instagram who commented on our karma quote the other day. And so I'm going to share that with you. So the quote reads, quote, "Most people believe that karma comes from acting badly towards someone else. Karma is believed to set your future experiences in motion with no way out. In actuality, you are setting your future in motion in every moment. Karma is a misunderstood word for vibrational choosing, for your future is only set in place by way of your moment-by-moment choosing that is subject to change by you at the drop of a hat." So, I love that quote. Anyway, so this guy's response was, which I think is a very common understanding, which is why I chose it. And he said, "So you can hurt people and get no consequences if you believe it so? You sow what you reap and you get what you put out is garbage? Doesn't matter how bad you are, there's no accountability from life, God, universe, or whatever? I've been hurt in the past, so there's nothing wrong if I want revenge? I didn't hurt a single soul, just want some justice. Apparently, leaving it to God does nothing." Geez. Okay, so can you guys feel the out of alignment vibration in his statements? You can feel this angst he's got, right? You can feel his emotion, right? And it's not love. You can feel his disappointment and rejection and his pain. So let's take it piece by piece. In his first statement, he asks if there are any consequences for hurting people, even if you believe there aren't. And to that, we say the consequences that he refers to, we refer to as manifestations. And they are the experiences that we create for ourselves when you hurt people. Okay, but that topic of hurting people is also a big one because many people are in the blaming mode, which we'll get to later. But anyway, so that's, you have to take that into account. So he's spiraling out of alignment here, right? So he's also saying, how will this perpetrator of my pain pay for his actions if there's no karma? Interesting thought, isn't it? Then he goes on asking and stating that if what we say about karma is true, then the statements, you reap what you sow, and what you put out you get back, are all garbage. Now, of course, those statements are vibrationally sound if you look at them from a vibrational perspective. So you, of course, attract the matching vibration, right, that you're emitting. And if you put out and focus on fearful vibration, you will experience a fearful manifestation in return. This is what the belief holds, right? The belief, we focus on a belief. It's all the same thing, same principle, which is the universal law of attraction, which is vibrational. So his statements are in alignment, but he isn't looking at them as vibrational statements, so his understanding is out of alignment with the statement that he's trying to convey, right? Which means his belief is out of alignment as well. You see how this builds momentum toward the out of alignment experiences? Yeah. So let's continue. He goes on to say, basically, that regardless of how bad you are, there's no accountability from God or the universe. So as we watch this out of alignment belief and understanding of his current understanding of karma unfold for him, we can begin to see how he's manifesting his experiences, at least his emotional experiences, right? In this statement, he's counting on God to make these perpetrators accountable for what they did to him. The pain they caused him, he's blaming them and expecting God to get them back for him and to make them accountable to him for his pain. Okay? So, blaming out of alignment. God taking revenge out of alignment, regardless of how bad you are, is a judgment statement and, of course, is out of alignment. Do you see how we're building momentum by this out of alignment belief? They spiral out of control, and there's so many of them. It just continues to expand. And then he finishes off by saying, I never hurt a single soul, and I just want justice. Apparently, leaving it to God does nothing. That statement was so sad to me. It just makes me well up because it sounds so vulnerable, right? So hopeless, right? Which is all out of alignment. You can feel his pain, though, in this one, can't you? So he's looking for justice, and obviously we don't know what the circumstances were that caused this angst in him, but we can say a lot about his beliefs and understanding about karma, and we can clearly see what he's creating from them, and they are obviously out of alignment, which is why he's in pain and looking outside of himself for some kind of retribution, right? Instead of taking responsibility, and it's because of his awareness, okay? This is not a blaming thing. Instead of taking responsibility for his own vibration and what he's calling out to the universe for himself, right? Now, this can seem a bit cold, I know, but this is universal truth. This is self-responsibility, right? We do get back what we put out there, and we do reap what we sow vibrationally. And this is how we shift. And that is by looking at these beliefs that we've carried with us and deciphering where they are vibrating. And asking ourselves the question, are they in or out of alignment? We all have these. We have spent so much time in the third dimension. Of course we have them. And they served us well for our understanding at that time, our understanding in that vibrational timeline. Okay, so this three-dimensional understanding of karma really fits perfectly in the contrasting realms. Of course it does. It was conjured there, right? Created there. All you have to do is look at the definition or even how you might think about it. What vibration are you emitting when you think about the word karma? What do you think it means? What vibration are you asking for when you focus on it? Guys, we are the creators of our reality, individual and collective. We are the creators of our experiences and our emotions, and they are all created by way of our vibration. What we believe, how we believe, and what we believe about ourselves and our creative abilities. What we believe our place in the vibrational universe is, and how we evolve. If we are resisting the shift by insisting to hang on to those out of alignment beliefs and understandings, we remain where there is vibrational agreement for us and for our holdings, our beliefs, right? If we want to move forward, and we all will in our own timing, we must shift to the new offering. And that offering is vibrational. And it is the vibrational perspective of our soul, where no fear, no out of alignment anything exists. We create moment by moment. And if you are attached to the current understanding of the word karma, you can build that pathway by believing, as this young man does, that everything is someone else's responsibility, and accountability is something that will come from somewhere else sometime in the future. Labels like this one are those we've assigned to certain experiences that we've encountered while walking through the third dimension, all in perfect vibrational agreement, perfect manifestations, each one. with the third dimension of contrast. It's a new day, guys, and there's a new pathway revealing itself for all of us. And in order to see it and to experience it, we must make the vibrational shift in our perspective. That's the first step. The third dimensional perspective does not fit in the fifth dimensional realm. Be mindful of the words you choose and the meanings that you've assigned to them. Start paying attention to your beliefs and observe what vibration you use to create them. And most importantly, understand that you are creating your physical experience from your belief system, which is a product of your time spent visiting the third dimension. All perfect. It's all perfect. We came here over and over and over again to understand who we really are. Each lifetime offered expansion in that knowing. It offered more understanding, as every teaching, every experience offered yet another choice of experience. We just didn't know it then, right? Now, as we move closer and closer to the fourth dimension and we continue to evolve as the physical aspect of our soul, we must create a new path. That's why we're getting this information, right? They're giving it to us so we can do it, so we can participate. And we create a new path, and that pathway is created by the beliefs that are in alignment with it. They are in alignment with our soul's vibration, not the vibration of contrast. We are moving beyond it. We know more, we do better, right? Maya Angelou said that. When you know better, you do better, right? That stays where it belongs. All the realms that it agrees with, all that contrast stays where it belongs, just like everything that ever manifested throughout the universe. We are universal beings. We are energy and are subject to the universal vibrational truths, your universal laws. The way out is to choose based on the workings and consistency of those truths, of those laws. They too, by the way, are in alignment. Okay? So that's it for today, guys. I hope this helps expand your awareness of your own choices, your own beliefs, and where your beliefs are taking you. Conjure a new belief system, work on it, and watch how your reality shifts to accommodate your shifting vibrationally. Okay? You can find the 7 steps, Joseph's 7 steps to self-discovery and healing on our website at theteachingsofjoseph.com. They have their own link. Okay, and they're also found in book 2 of the Allow Yourself to Lead series, or feel free to email me and I'll shoot you a copy. They are a great foundation for our new belief system. That's why they gave them to us. All about self-responsibility for our own vibration, because our vibration is our creative force, whether it's in or out of alignment. Okay, let us hear from you. As always, thanks for listening. We love you guys. Keep moving forward.